Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Yakim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And as things within the news and we see prophecies, coming to pass. Things are pretty much getting weird out here, so to speak. Pretty much how the unseen hand, which everybody believes, but in truth, it's the hand of the wicked, Edom, as he's setting, the stage for his pretty much his grand entrance from coming behind the curtain, and at that time it's going to be no denying who the damn devil is. But you see strange things going on, and people, Jake chiefly, they see that something's not right, but there's a sector of people, that's pretty much gonna come into this fold, which is part of the elect. But the majority of Jakes out there, they pretty much are, trying to figure things out on their own, and basically are not leaning on the Lord. They're not leaning on these scriptures, okay? They pretty much are going into these different philosophies of explaining certain things that are going on in the earth. As far as we can start off with behavior, human behavior that's going on now. You see, pretty much the Mo population pretty much getting more bolder, and they're pretty much rolling out a ram down your throat agenda. You see, and pretty much these things are coming up, within the schools, and Jake pretty much, they have children, so this is like water cooler talk, pretty much, and Jake is pretty much voicing their opinion on certain things. But as more and more things become more and more weird and perverse, the explanation and the pretty much are pretty much way out there, man. You won't believe the things that are coming out of Jake's mouth, as far as how they believe, the earth is being ran, or pretty much on explanation on why things are happening, in the earth. You see, they don't believe that is a supreme being power that's actually creating these things within the earth. They're still relying on a philosophy from Edom to try to explain away, pretty much certain things that are going on, and they're pretty much puppets, as far as or mockingbirds, so to speak, and pretty much trying to spew the same garbage, okay, that this damn man is trying to feed Jake, and our people delight in lies, you see, and they really, at the end of the day, have no faith, man, and just by the talk and really the answers that they're receiving, okay, there's no comfort in that. We understand that the Lord has sent the comforter in the earth, man, and the elect is going to attain to that comfort, man, which is these scriptures, man. We understand that none of these prophecies shall fail, man. But you got Jake out here, and they're basically still drinking of that Babylonian wine, and listening to these pretty much these hires, okay, that are basically ramming this nonsense down their throat, man. You see, Jake is truly in a great snare on every side, man, and it is very profitable. Okay, let's use that word. It's very profitable for the wicked to pretty much seduce the minds of you Jakes out there, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, chiefly. Okay, it's very profitable for them to do that. You see, in more ways than one. For one reason, pretty much, they can make a lot of money off you Jakes. But chiefly, as long as he keep these people asleep, man, they stay in power, man. Okay? The wicked pretty much stay in power as long as Jake stays asleep. And they're gonna use every inch of drop of wine pretty much to give Jake, okay, to keep him in that comatose mindset, all right. But the elect's gonna understand that the standard, okay, the sound standard that's within the earth, okay. And we know that Jake is waking up, but we also see the people that pretty much, man, you see them and it's like you pretty much know that they're not gonna make it, man. The Lord has basically blinded these people, man. But let's start off with Baruch chapter 4 verse 1, all right, because we got to talk about pretty much all right, it's locked here, pull it up. All right, this is Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endure forever, okay, because we were given the law, all right, and pretty much this is the standard to this day. Pretty much the philosophies that are being put out in the earth is to pretty much, at the end of the day, forsake this book, forsake keeping the commandments, forsaking the right way to go. You see, these Jake is pretty much bringing up this new age way of thinking and pretty much throwing the scriptures out the window. The scriptures don't have any validity for when you ask a lot of these Jakes. You see, they don't even consider that this is the standard of their heritage, man. They don't understand that. You see, okay, but the understanding was not given into them. But we just have to sit here and just bear them, speaking madness, But it says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die, and basically these dry bones, a lot of those dry bones are just going to stay dry, and pretty much dead, all right. Jake is pretty much dead to life, which is really these scriptures, which what really brings you to life. They're dead to this, man. Okay, they don't have a delight in anything that is of any type of divine order, man. Okay, here it is. I'm speaking to a Jake, and pretty much he is not even understanding that there's a divine order that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai set up. Okay, the supreme being set up in the earth, and pretty much he wants to go with Esau's philosophy and his scientific philosophy on why things are the way they are. You see? All right? Jake pretty much, they reference the Bible when it's convenient for them, pretty much. Okay? But when it comes to the simple things, okay, the things of that put the natural order of things in the earth, and they don't even see that this man is basically the destroyer of the earth, man. Okay? Everything is pretty much opposite of what the divine order should be, and they don't even see and understand the depths of Satan, man. All right. But it says, "Turn thee, O Jacob." Okay, the whole house of Israel. All right, you 12 tribes, pretty much. Okay, take hold of it, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. And basically just come to life. This is going to be the standard that's going to endure and rule forever. Okay, when Yahweh Shai makes his return, man. You see, it says, verse 3, give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. You see, all right, and these are the things that are profitable to us. But what Jake does is pretty much drink the Babylonian wine and think that this word is open to everybody, thinking that this word is not just for a people. You see, all right. They don't understand that they have a honor, they have a rich heritage. Okay, they don't understand that. You see, but they pretty much don't understand the whole the Lord's will. in the earth, man. And what the Lord is basically waking his men up to do and to basically accomplish according to his will. You see? Okay? So it says, O Israel, happy are we for the things that are pleasing to the Most High, that are made known to us. And it's a beautiful thing to know what pleases the Lord, and pretty much, the understanding that is given unto us. You see, we know how to basically get on the pretty much the right side of things, so to speak. Okay, we pretty much understand what's pleasing unto the Lord. You see, we pretty much know the path unto salvation. We understand the right way to go. We understand what things to avoid. You see, okay, we understand basically how to flee the wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We understand who he uses as his pretty much his arm, okay, to basically put Jake and punish Jake, pretty much. You see, okay, because when we're in the situations, the Lord basically delivers us from the hand of our enemy. Basically, the enemy basically entreats us well, so to speak. In a situation where the average Jake does not have any type of integrity, or they don't have any type of just any a way of how to deal with certain situations that they may get jammed up in. Jake basically uses the carnal route. He doesn't basically use his brain, so to speak, and makes a situation worse, man. Okay, that tongue will pretty much bring you doom, so to speak. You see? All right? But it says, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemy. You see? And that's the point of the punishment that we're bearing right now. Okay? We understand the reason why we're in the situation that we're in. Jake is pretty much trying to fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Okay? When you're dealing with the ops philosophy on things and how it's run. You see? Okay? They don't understand the reason why in the condition that we're in. Okay, the conversation doesn't even get to that point for them to even understand that when you want to talk about the scriptures, man. And I always say this though, like, and even when you're watching certain camps out there, that are not Great Millstone. You got other camps out there that pretty much are trying to, get people to understand the scriptures. They don't start from the natural base understanding to where how you would try to reel somebody in. Okay, they always start with something to where it's like you're bringing in something in the middle of a situation, and you got to start from the beginning of how X, Y, and Z works, or how basically the whole order of the situation of that we're in, pretty much. They want to jump mid-span into the scriptures, and it's far beyond Jake's understanding, because it's like, we see it, and it's, I'm talking about, pretty much we all see that is all pretty much awakened to this truth. But when you try to show a particular person that's trying to learn something, the way I'm trying to explain it is that you're giving them this truth mid-span, and they're not fully understanding the nativity of this whole matter, so to speak. Okay? All right? You have to go back to really the way the Lord gave us this truth, or gave us the law, and basically go there forward and understand and follow and you see who the Lord is actually dealing with. You see? So the people basically cannot grasp certain things that are being thrown out there. You see? Okay? All right? But it says that hey, the Lord blinded the eyes of these people, man. You know? All right? But the whole fact of the matter is that we're in the situation that we're in now, okay? Because we moved the Most High to wrath, man. Okay? By what? Sacrificing unto things that are not of the Lord. You see? All right? Chiefly. Okay? You know? And really to go into that, man, Jeremiah spoke about that, man. All right? Let's get Jeremiah real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods, which yet no gods, right? Which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which do not profit. You see? And, right? They basically changed their gods. You know? All right? All right, I spoke to somebody just the other day, and they're talking about pretty much the voodoo, because this individual is pretty much from the tribe of Levi, but the things that they're saying is voodoo is not bad, and they got an altar set up, and they have the ancestors of the dead, and it's a whole bunch of just nonsense. Okay. All right, that the whole so-called Haitian Southern Geechee, these whole old Negro ways of just going about things and just thinking that's the right way to go. You see, okay, all right, and that's not the divine order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, you see, but they go into these different things, and you don't really know, and you see these people that you deal with in the workplace, or how you passing by and may know them, and you really find out what's really going on with them when you start tapping into the spirit, man. Okay, when you go beyond pretty much small talk, it goes way left from there, and you realize how bugged out these people are, man. Okay, that's why the Lord is going to do a speedy riddance of this bland, okay, that they hold on so near and dear to them, and believe every philosophy that's thrown at them, and they're gonna be a speedy witness right along with this place, man. Okay, because the destruction that the Lord's bringing, they're gonna get caught up in it, man. Okay, you see, but the things that they have changed from their glory, which is supposed to be their natural state of things, which is the book of the law, okay. And this is our heritage, okay? They changed their glory to things that cannot profit them at the end of the day, man. You see? But it says, be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith Yahweh. For my people have committed two evils. You see? They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters. You see? And we've done that from the beginning. Okay? We've done that from the very beginning. You see? After we were delivered out of the land of Egypt, okay? In the wilderness, man. Okay? Our people basically forsake the Lord back then. They forsake the way, the right way. You see? Okay? And how much more now? All right? When they were able to see the deliverance before their very eyes. So how much more now is that darkness, and how much more is that evil when it's something that they can't really see, okay? Something they have never witnessed, okay? And then when they're going through philosophies that pretty much are thrown at them, okay? Faith is not even a talking point, man, amongst Jake's vocabulary. You see? All right? That's not in their spirit to even speak about anything of faith, okay? Things have to be seen with Jake with the bodily eye, okay? And the Lord is, and when you're dealing in the spirit, man, you got to deal in the spirit, and you're not going to be able to see things with the bodily eye, okay? You see? So this is where the Jake commits those evils, man, which is one of forsaking the fountain of living waters, right? And basically, right? And basically it says and hew them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. So anything else that they're dealing with outside of this truth, okay, can hold no water. Okay, this is why these people are going to be in the worst case scenario when that time comes, when the Lord really lets loose his intent. Okay, all right, his intent is just utter wrath, okay, and destruction, man. You see, okay, it says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? You see, and this all goes back to you people, these people, pretty much going into these other philosophies, man. Okay, you see, all right, that those type of mindsets that Jake is in, all right, these different philosophies and figuring things out on their own and coming to their own conclusion. These people are really coming to their own conclusion with how things are in the earth and going with things, and pretty much still trying to keep it moving within the society, and the walls are closing in. Okay, but they coming up with their own determination of what it is, and it has nothing to do with a divine order or a divine power. Okay, that is setting all these chess pieces and moving them around. You see? Okay, they can't grasp that. Okay, they can't grasp that there's a supreme being that's basically controlling the mind of man, so to speak. Okay, so when you pretty much don't reverence your power, your God, you see, okay, you become a servant, and then you're basically a homeborn slave. You're gonna stay being a slave, and you're gonna stay being spoiled, okay, because of the mindset that Jake is in. They're gonna stay in that condition, man. Okay, and that's really a condition of hell, man. Okay, you see, they're not free from that. They're not free with that, man. But then again, they see things going on, and then off the fly they want to just come up with some type of remedy of what it is by these other philosophies that are basically going out there, man. You see, all right, and to really get into that about these different philosophies, you know, Isaiah pretty much spoke about that. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. Okay, the prophecies are not going to fail when you really go into it. Okay, but these people do not. The spirit of prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, and when you try to explain to them the prophecies, it's like you talking to a stone wall. Okay, and it's like I said, the Lord is blocking these people's minds. Okay, all right, they're not even. Jake is not even inclined to pretty much check things out. You know, look under the hood. You know, kick the tires, and even inquire about a book that's sitting right in their very own home, man. You know, they can find an actual written text, okay, a binding book, okay, in their house. You know, I mean, you know, technology has came a long way to where we can pull up these scriptures on a phone, you know, or on a tablet, but a lot of these jakes that are sitting here talking all this madness, they pretty much have the binding book, okay, in their home. You see? All right? But they don't delight in even seeking out and seeing what's in it. Okay? But it says, none of the prophecies, none of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. So you're not going to mix this with anything else and come up with your philosophy and then turn the other cheek and then stand by the scriptures and stand by a book that you have no idea what the content or the content nor the context or what it's supposed to be is, man. Okay? Right? It says, for my mouth had commanded it, and its spirit it had gathered them. Okay, the Lord said this word shall not return unto him void, man, but shall accomplish all that he pleaseth, man, including waking up and setting up his watchmen. Okay? All right? It says, and his spirit, it had gathered them. Gathered who? The remnant. You see? Okay? All right? None of these, none of these philosophies show line up with the scriptures, man. Only thing that's going to line up with the scriptures, okay, is these prophecies, man. Okay? All right? And when you don't have the prophecies and don't understand prophecies, man, the spirit of the Lord is not on you. You see? All right? And that's how we know about these other camps that are out there, man. Okay? That do not indulge in the beautiful prophecies that are coming to pass, man. Okay? They're not speaking about prophecies. Okay? You see? This is why they can't see the MOTB being a C-hip. This is why they can't see that. Okay? All right? That's a prophecy that we're basically seeing the framework of it being set up, man. Okay? And people can't see it. Okay? Pretty much from pride. Pride is going to get Jake destroyed, man. Pride of these heads of these various other camps, man, that pretty much do not want to subscribe to what Great Millstone's saying concerning the MOTB, because it's a pride thing for at the end of the day. They're not going to yield pretty much and have their congregation yield to the proper order of things that the Lord has set up in the earth, man. Okay? Which is Great Millstone. You see? All right? But it says, right, that pretty much that the Lord had commanded. The Lord said it will accomplish all that he pleaseth, man. Okay? All right? The Lord gave the word, and great was the company of them that published it, man. You see? Okay? All right? From there, let's go to Micah real quick. You see? Because there's people that are set in place, okay, that's pretty much overseers, and pretty much are took that bag, man. They pretty much took that bag. Let's go with Micah. The 3rd chapter really goes into that, man. But let's go with the 9th verse. I'm gonna read on this. Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and the princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. And they abhor judgment. They abhor order. Okay, divine order that's written in the scriptures, that the very scriptures that they're going to stand by. Okay, talking about these Masonic pastors. Okay, you can't serve the Most High Mammon, man. Okay, you see. All these pastors are pretty much are Masons, man. Okay? You see? But look, it says, right? Hear this, I pray you. Okay? So the heads of these organizations that are out here that people are following, and these congregations and pretty much these exclusive clubs, for the men that are pretty much set up to be the gatekeepers. Okay? There's a lot of different societies that are out there, man, that are pretty much set up for this same matter of basically keeping Jake in check and keeping them in that drinking of that Babylonian juice, man. You see? It says, they built up Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity. You see? And just the whole thing is that the cornerstones of these hoods, these neighborhoods, is what? These churches. Okay? Finding a church on every other block. And what's going on outside those churches. Okay? You see? Nothing has changed. There's no standard that's outside those walls of that church, man. Okay? Why? It's because the very people that are going to these churches, their children are out there causing havoc in the streets, man. Okay? You see? All right, pretty much, Miss Hattie with the big oversized hat on, okay, all right, her children's children, okay, because she the grandma, her children's children are basically terrorizing the neighborhood, man, okay, basically her grandkids, man, that will probably be in their teens and 20s, man, you see, And even and probably they would have a wicked ass son, man. That's doing wickedness, man. You know, okay, right? But it says, because why? Because what? These heads are these standard that's in the hood. They're pretty much, man. Okay, they're built up with blood, man. Okay, it says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. You know, and pretty much, man, you know, aside from them getting these stipends and tax breaks, you know, they actually are sucking the people dry, man. You know, okay, the poor, you know, they're sucking them dry. You know, because why? It's because of the prosperity doctrine that's put out there, that the more you give, the more you're going to get back, pretty much. And that's the mindset that these people have, man. You know, but it says, yet will they lean upon Yahweh and say, is not Yahweh amongst us? None evil can come upon us. You see, in all the wickedness that's being done and said, you know, they, at the end of the day, they just think that the Lord is pretty much is not going to do anything. Pretty much, just a dormant deity. You know, that's what he's been diminished to. Okay, when you want to deal with Christianity and in these churches. Okay, you know, there's this passive all power. That's this passive on any wickedness that these people are doing, man. Okay, because why? It's because they push the Lord's done away with. Okay, so that opens up a whole can of wickedness, man, for Jake to do and not have any conscience about it. You see, it says, therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountains of the house of the high places of the forest. You know, and the Lord is going to mow these jakes down, man. Okay? All right? And the Lord is going to choose the worst, your worst fears. Okay? The Lord's going to put the worst fears on these people, man. Okay? Because all of this, heads that are being hired, okay, whether it be from E or whether it be from, it's all stemming from E at the end of the day. But Jake is in a worst case scenario more than ever now, man. Okay? All right? The streets are definitely worse off now than they were, say, 10 years ago. You see? All right? The wickedness has pretty much been more exceedingly even more wicked now. Okay? And the mindset and the lifestyles that Jake is nothing but filth, man. Okay? Nothing but filth. And it's brought to you by the Babylon juice that has been put before them, man. You see? This is why E has a lot more to pay, man. You know, we don't have to just sit here and talk about oppression and slavery, man. He has created a subculture that our people subscribe to, man, which our people pretty much made a covenant with death, man. You see? So, you know, it's going to be a thing to see, man. Okay? All right? Now, we pretty much going into the stretch of things, and we're going to see how the Lord is going to open up, man, and unleash on Jake, man. Okay? Because Jake got to go, man. They got to go, man. You know, you just going around and just, you know, the workplace, and, you know, you're dealing with the comings and goings of just seeing different people and just how perverse and disgusting that they are, man. Okay? No shame in their game, man. Okay? And that comes from pride. So the Lord knows how to humble a person, man. Truly. You know? All right? So pretty much, you know, I'm going to end it there. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.